guys, we're at West Horsley Place in Surrey, the filming location for a programme called Ghosts, which I must confess I've never seen. So I've been in the house, I didn't do any filming and it's absolutely rammed with the fans from the TV show, so it's mobbed in there, so it's impossible to film in there. But I'm here with the MG Car Club today. Events a little competition. The lineup that I've just filmed, or you'll see in a section wherever I chuck it in, is Pride of Ownership, and it's post 1955, I think it was, up to present day. Well, up to the end of MG Rover, I should say. So I've entered that for the first time, my blue TF there. It's in pretty good condition. It's hard to judge, you know, we basically all have to go up and down. You can't judge your own car. You judge the other 10 cars you're up against. And interior, engine bay, bodywork, wheels, chrome, all that sort of stuff. It's quite difficult to judge because there's like 3 of us that are quite modern cars. Then you've got the real old 50s, 60s cars, which are different gravy. And there's an MG Metro there, one of my favourites. So anyway, we're going to walk around some of the other cars now. I've just done an up and down of the Pride of Ownership cars. And we're going to go into the older category now, the MGAs, etc. Right, let's check this out. So here we go, a Lumina Green MGF, and there's my TF in Sonic Blue. And these cars are all post 1956. So you've got the wonderful MG Metro there. We've got some midgets and some MGB Roadsters, and the rules were it was bonnet up, boot up, and as many possessions that were in the car to be removed, so they weren't hiding anything. And you were judging the cars on overall appearance, you know, originality, all the detailing of the car, the engine bay. Some of them were absolutely stunning, and it's hard to mark them down. You're just looking for the odd flaw here and there. And these weren't concourse cars. There was a couple of them in the middle, but these weren't. Some of them weren't far off it. So we're returning around the back here now, and you're just checking if there's any rust spots. This is a strange one. I think it was a red car originally, and they've gone two-tone. Not everyone's cup of tea, that. Yeah, there were some stunning examples here. So it's kind of difficult, as I said earlier on, to judge cars that were much older than yours. You see there, the Metro, my TF, and the MGF at the end were much newer, you know, 80s and 90s and 2000 cars. So yeah, but we managed it. We all judged each other's cars, and I think it went okay in the end. Okay, so now we move on to well, it's meant to be pre-1956, but I think one of them was a 1960, so they put it into this category because you've got MGAs and TDs and stuff. Yeah, the MGA, it's just such a stunning looking car. I mean, look at that. It's absolutely stunning. We've got the older models here as well. All slightly different with their lights and stuff, I noticed, but this is a stunning example. We'll get onto that again in a moment, that will feature. And there's the little club gazebo there. So we're mooching now and looking at West Horsley Place in the background. And these were just members of the South East region just showing their cars off. They weren't actually competing in any of the competitions, but these were equally as good as some of these. But then, you know, these people can come and go as they please, whereas we had to stay to the end for prize giving, which we'll get onto in a moment. A few electric cars creeping in. There's the Chet Square Auto guys, and Alan and Joe, Andrea and David are my friends there. So they all had a nice day out. And again, look, all the various models of MGs here. Coming up to the back row there, and we're looping back round in a moment. Another MGTF there, nice example. Again, it's just nice to see the old ones with the new ones, see how the models have evolved over the years. Look at the big old full-size spare wheel on the back. But changing that's not easy. Well, actually they're knock-ons, aren't they? Knock-offs, so probably not as bad as some of them. Right. So we're mooching up and down the middle of the field here now. So there were 60 plus cars assembled here. Obviously Webasto roof MG B's there. Lovely, I love that. The rubber bumpers, I think they've come back in. they were out of fashion for ages, but I think they've come back in. This was I'll have to get the model up in a moment. This was a special edition, this one. Honestly, the sound of it was incredible. I will put the information up at that in a moment, with my wonderful editing tool in a moment, because I can't remember and I should have done that before. It's a massive engine in it. It's a beautiful example. A one-off, nothing else like that at the show. A few electric cars creeping in as well. Yeah, I've got an MG badge on them, so they're allowed. So, continuing around the rest of the field here. So again, another Webasto roof MGB. There's a good old campaigner coming up here, and sort of looks like it's been rallying for years. I didn't manage to get to talk to the couple, but it looks like a well-campaigned car, that. Lovely RV8, they are nice. They're about 20 grand, something like that, but they hold their money, those, they haven't changed. They've got the old leaf springs on the back. Check this bad boy out. Look at that, stunning. What a beautiful looking car. Absolutely stunning. Good old wire wheels. Again, I can't remember the name of the model of that. I should know. I need to work on these a bit better. So these cars in the middle were provided by the show sponsor, Wimbledon Carriage Company. Again, I'll pop that up. This is the oldest car there today, without a shadow of a doubt. Bang, 1915. Good old Ford Model T. You'll see that running around in the video shortly as well. So he put a few of his cars here. There's John Glover's fully restored MGB GT. It is stunning. I love the wheels. He's done them like in a dark grey finish. It works. So there's the setup of the whole show. Now it's time to go for a ride in the Model T. Obviously filmed the day after. There I was, we were sort of seeing the prizes getting given out and stuff, and started turning away and walking back to the cars, and then they said, oh, one more award for car of the day, and I think it was for modern MG car of the day. There were some stunning cars there, but I was absolutely over the moon to get a 1970s style Rosette. I was very surprised, I've got to say.
So let's go over here and examine the car of the show.
What happened there? Wow.
And I don't know how much money was exchanged, but here's Paul, the owner of car of the show, no less.
Gosh.
Are we going to hear the end of it? I doubt it.
No.
So seriously, well done, Paul.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Well done. I thought it best not to enter this year, just to give you a chance. Just to give you a little fighting chance. Yeah, look at that. There he is. Look at the smile on this bloke's face.
That bad boy.
Well done, Paul.